Senator Roberts.
Thank you. On immigration, this government is lost. Its failure to prepare for the anticipated High Court NZYQ decision last year enabled the rushed and ill-considered release of dangerous criminals from detention straight into the community. With no backup plan, Labor lurches from one disaster to another. Labor issued invalid visas to the released criminals. Labor charged at least 10 of those criminals for breaching visa conditions. Labor were forced to withdraw the charges because the visas were invalid. Labor then reissued new visas to all released detainees, including murderers, rapists and child sex offenders. It now appears that potentially another 150 criminal detainees may soon be released into the community without appropriate safeguards. Some detainees maintain that if they do not cooperate with deportation processes, they cannot be deported and should be released into the community. The revelations from Minister for Home Affairs Clare O'Neil over the weekend that the Labor government has lost control of our borders is a national disgrace. A government's principal role is to provide security for its citizens, and the minister's admission is terrifying and absolutely damning. It appears that the government has relinquished to the courts the power over our borders. Most recently, 2 boatloads of illegal immigrants made it to our shores, getting past border security, making a mockery of national security. And the rushed issue of visas to Palestinian refugees from Gaza, some visas taking only an hour or so to issue. What about the cancellation of the visas in transit? Then the reissue of most of the visas. A hopelessly inept government, trying to look good, not do good. ABS statistics for January reveal a staggering 125,410 permanent and long-term arrivals. Accounting for departures, the net growth in permanent and long-term arrivals in January was 55,330, 40% higher than the previous January record intake way back in 2009. Putting enormous strain on infrastructure and services. This Labor government does not know how to govern. This Labor government cannot be trusted.